What's up, YouTube? I'm back. It's been a while. For those of you that don't know, I've been on a road trip. It's been long. It's been exhausting. I'm finally home. Glad to be home, but it was a good trip. Spent the last week in Oklahoma. I got to see Joe Knows Bo. I got to catch up with my dad, which I don't get to do very often. Which kind of brings me to a topic that I'd like to discuss. I do have a couple of things to show y'all that I picked up while I was on the road. But I wanted to touch on the topics first. Hopefully this won't get too drawn out. I noticed, while I was out of town, I did not have the best internet connection, so I'm very far behind on YouTube videos. All of my mail was held at the post office until I returned, so I'll be picking the mail up Monday. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be a huge mail day. I'm kind of jumping around. But anyway, so I did catch a video from Asex Deuce 90 talking about Junior Seau, and I wanted to touch on that real quick. I think it's very unfortunate what happened. Chris Latish also made a video I just saw it today. He's made a couple now, and I just want to say, Chris, man, my condolences. Sorry to hear about your father. This road trip that I took, going and seeing my dad, really drove it home that he's getting up there in age, and I'm not able to spend enough time around him. It really sucks to be halfway across the country, because when I was a kid, we spent a ton of time together, and I miss it. As far as what happened with Junior Seau, man, that just sucks. And much like everybody else, it does hit close to home, because I've had people I know do the same thing. And it sucks, man. It really does. Some of you kind of touched on depression and the fact that y'all have tried to do things to yourselves and different things like that. And I'll just say that, this was one of the hot topics the whole time I was on the road, was my background, my history, because I had a very violent childhood. People felt the need to pick on me, and I didn't stand for it. Matter of fact, today somebody tried to raise a little cane with me on the road on my way home, and I flipped a switch. Nothing happened, but I freaking hate feeling that way. I hate getting upset, my blood pressure raising. I can't stand it. It took 4 hours for me to calm down. And that's just, that's my personal problem. Like, my temper is terrible, and it's all because of the depression I went through as a kid. And I still struggle to keep it under wraps. I know I seem somewhat jolly on video, but the honest to God truth is that I got picked on a lot, man. For a big guy, I got picked on a lot, and that's the way I dealt with it. And it was pretty easy, because my whole family has temperamental issues, but I don't like having it, so I've always fought it. And today it just kind of, I couldn't control it today. It sucked so bad. But I think it's better than that. It's better for something like that to happen than to turn to something like self-harm or whatever the case may be, harming other, I guess in a way I would be harming other people if I were beating on them. But there's an extent to it, I think. Anyway, guys, let me show y'all some cards. It's already 4.5 minutes. That's my thoughts on that. I had a good trip. I miss my dad. He might come see me. I don't know. Who knows? I wish he would make a trip out here. Maybe I could make him stay. Anyway, as I was saying, went to Oklahoma. I got to meet up with Joe Knows Bo. And dude, Joe has hooked me up with so much stuff in the past month that I haven't even went through it. I've got stacks of stuff, but this is just what I had on hand. We did a couple of blaster box breaks of Sage, which each box had 2 autographs, which we were gonna make a video, and then it was like, man, these hits are terrible. So we got George Iloka and Marvin McNutt autograph. I haven't taken them out of the cellophane yet, but that's those 2 hits. And then we got Michael Smith and Steven Garcia. There's Michael Smith. Steven Garcia is on the back. Then Joe hooked me up with a ton of just extra cards, and this is just the 2 that I had on hand because I kept them separate. The rest I haven't went through yet. He hooked me up with a Barry Bonds rookie, so I appreciate that, Joe. And this vintage 1971 Willie Stargell Hank Aaron. Another awesome card. Love that stuff, so very much appreciated, Joe. Buddy, I wish we could have hung out more, but what are you going to do? I had to spend most of the week catching up with my dad because I never get to see him. The last thing is a new set I completed. Well, I completed it. We'll just leave it at that. One of the sets that I've been wanting to put together is the 1980 Topps set, Topps Baseball. And I managed to get the complete set. Joe and I went and visited Chuck. Chuck owns a card shop in close to where Joe lives. And Chuck, if you're watching this, man, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get you. You know that. Anyway, it's the complete set, guys, and I don't know if any of you are looking for 1980 Topps has the, if I can find it, I just have my finger, there it is, the Ricky Henderson rookie. I now have 2 of these rookies, so please, guys, if anybody's looking for that, hit me up, and we'll work it out. So that's my pickup, and I'll wrap this up because it's going on 8 minutes. Again, sucks what happened to Seau. Sorry to hear about your dad, card collector. That sucks, man. I thought about that very topic my whole trip. I was thinking, don't know how much more time I have with my father. As far as the depression goes, man, hang in there. That's all I can say. Thanks for watching, everybody. Monday will bring some amazing stuff, I hope. Hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend. Peace out.